Hey guys, in today's video I'm gonna share with you 16 simple ways to reduce your waste that won't cost you any money. The fact is that if you want to reduce your waste and to live a bit more sustainably, you don't have to spend any money, and it's actually much easier than you might think. So without further ado, let's go to the tips. Tip number 1, repurpose things. It's really easy to find something that you already have and to repurpose it and to use it for something else. A simple example is cotton rounds, the one that you use to clean your face or to remove your makeup. The thing is that the cotton rounds are actually not really sustainable. First of all, because they're single use, and second of all, because they're not biodegradable. It's not possible to recycle them because they're also dirty with makeup or some other things. So it's much easier and environmentally friendly to use an old cotton t-shirt or towel and to just cut it in small pieces, and after every use you can just wash the piece and then reuse it again. So this will save you money and it's also good for the environment. The second thing is to refuse. So just simply refuse anything that you don't need. That can be freebies like stickers or brochures, or it can be a plastic straw that is coming with your drink. Just say that you don't need it or that you don't want it, and just be polite and say that you want your drink to be without a straw, or that you want your food to be without the plastic single-use cutlery, and yeah, that's about it. Just refuse things that you don't need and that you don't want and that are unnecessary. This won't cost you absolutely anything, and it can save up a lot of waste in the long run. The third one is actually one of my favorite. It's jars, repurpose jars. So probably you buy a lot of things from the shop that is coming in a jar, and then instead of throwing it away, you can just wash it and reuse it for other things, or you can use it for a glass to drink water or smoothies or whatever. You can take it out with you again as a water bottle. Just be careful not to break it, because this happened to me once, so it wasn't really fun. Furthermore, if you have bulk stores nearby, you can fill the jars with things from the bulk store. In that way, you're gonna reduce a lot of food packaging. So that's also very cool. Number 4, it's reusable bags. So they will be a total game changer for you if you wanna stop using plastic bags. All it takes is literally to just remember to bring your bag always with you. In that way, you're gonna avoid a lot of plastic bags, and that's always good. Number 5 is food prep. All you need here is just maybe to prepare a lunch in advance, or like one single meal, because first it's gonna reduce your spendings on buying food and snacks outside, and also it's gonna reduce a lot of packaging waste, because almost everything from the shop, it's wrapped in plastic or it comes with some sort of packaging. So instead of creating more and more waste and spending more money on food, you can simply prepare your lunch at home and then bring it at work or school. That's gonna save you money and you won't create any waste. Number 6, it's clothing swap with friends. So this is super fun thing, because you kind of get new clothes for free. All you need to do is invite a few friends over and ask them to bring clothes that they don't wear anymore. Also, you're gonna do the same. When you all bring the stuff that you don't need, you can just start like trying between each other clothes that you like. And in that way, you're gonna get rid of clothes that you don't need, and also you're gonna get clothes that you like for free. Then everything that's left can be donated to a charity shop. Number 7 is DIY more. So you can do by yourself a lot of things, and it's super simple. For instance, you can make your own toothpaste. It requires just 2 ingredients, coconut oil and soda. Or you can make your own face masks. Again, you're gonna need between 1 and 3 ingredients. Or you can make facial cleanser, a cleaning product. It's really simple and there are tons of recipes online. I'm also planning to do more on my website. Currently I just have the one for the toothpaste, so you can check it out if you want. Number 8 can be really hard because sometimes I'm catching myself to do it, and it's don't buy things impulsively. That can be anything from clothing to food and electronics. So the only thing that you have to do is, before buying something, to ask yourself, do I really need it? And you should also think if you have something similar at home, because if you do, then it's pointless to buy something that it's very similar to the thing that you already have. Number 9 is to repair. So instead of throwing out something that is broken or clothing that it has a hole, maybe try to fix it. For instance, try to Google online how to fix your laptop if it gets broken, or your phone or whatever, because in that way you're gonna definitely save a lot of money instead of buying something new or giving it to somebody to repair it. And also it's much better not to buy something new and throw something that can be actually used for a longer period. The cool thing is that you can Google absolutely anything nowadays and you can find a solution for almost anything. So don't give up and first try to fix whatever is broken. Number 10 is to store your food properly, because approximately every year 1.3 billion food is thrown away. When food reaches a landfill, there it cannot biodegrade properly because of the lack of oxygen, so it emits a lot of methane emissions that are very harmful because they are trapping the heat and they're warming the planet. So try to store your food and not to waste it, because there is a lot of damage when we waste our food. Number 11 is avoid junk mail. Another horrible estimation is that 1 billion trees worth of paper is thrown away every year in the US, and that's a lot of trees. So you can try to avoid junk mail by putting a sticker on your post that it's written on it no spam, or if that doesn't work, maybe it's gonna be a bit annoying, but try to call to the people that are sending you all these letters and ask them to stop, because that's a real issue and it's better to take action and try to stop it. Number 12 is walk more and drive less. Walking is very healthy for you, and driving, it's not that good for the planet, so it's gonna be a win-win if you try to walk more and to reduce your driving if you have a car. Number 13 is go paperless for your bills. The tricky part here is that these papers are not recyclable because they have a lot of chemicals on them, so they just go to waste. Just try to Google how you can go paperless for your bills. More and more shops now are aware of this thing, and they know that some people don't want to get this paper bill. So it's good to double check how is the situation in your local area. Number 14 is avoid palm oil. Now this is a really big topic that it requires a separate video, but I'm just gonna mention here that palm oil industry, it's really something that I'm sure that a lot of people don't want to support, because it causes a lot of deforestation, also habitat degradation and climate change, animal cruelty, and the list can go on and on. The tricky part here is that it can be really hard to avoid palm oil. First of all, because it has like millions of different names, and second of all, because you can find it in almost anything that goes from food to makeup and cleaning products and whatever not. Here you can simply take a look at the ingredients when you buy something, and if you see something that starts with palm, then probably it's better to try to find an alternative of this product that it's without palm oil. Or some products are even having stickers that it's written no palm oil, so it's also a good way to look for palm oil free products. Number 15, it's try to find products that are package free and without any plastic packaging. This can be easy because most supermarkets now are having a section with veggies and fruits, and most of the time you can find alternatives that are without any packaging. So it's a very simple change, and I'm sure that most of you can do it. Number 16 is to rethink. So again, here, before buying anything from electronics to food and clothing, before getting it, simply have 5 minutes or an hour or even a few days and think if you really need this. Maybe you already have something at home, or maybe you can live without it and your life won't be so different if you have this thing. Or if you need something for probably once or twice per year, maybe you can borrow it from a friend, or you can ask online who can borrow you the thing that you need, because it's really pointless to get something, to use it once or twice per year and just to let it collect dust. So yeah, that's about it. Finally, I want to give a bonus tip, which is don't get too overwhelmed and don't try to do all of these things at once. The point is to be a bit more mindful and a bit more aware of ways in which you can be more sustainable and that are better for the environment. Just try to do one by one some of these things from this video, and who knows, maybe you're really gonna enjoy it, and then you can start implementing more and more of these changes in your daily life. I guess that's it. Thank you so much if you reached the end. If you have any questions, please write them down in the comment section below. If you liked the video, please let me know. And until next time, bye! Because in that way, whatever, and then you can keep it for a very long time. Whatever you usually use can be used for the or can